Hello guys, it's Modesty, and I was sitting here getting ready, getting halfway through, and I was like, I really need to film a video about stuff, certain things that I've been thinking of and everything. So what I did was ask on Instagram for you guys to kind of just put on there something, you know, to either rant about, talk about, or anything like that. And I got a lot of good ones in there that kind of fit what has been going on in my life right now. So I just feel like I need to have a moment to just sit down and do makeup and not have to worry about anything. Just talk, you know, because that's the best way to get stuff out, is talking, putting it out there in the universe. I don't know what it is about it that makes you feel better when you do that, but it is. And I saw something on Nikki Tutorials YouTube video. She named it makeup therapy, and I think that is so amazing, just because when I'm stressed or when I am down, like, the one thing that I look to is makeup, because it's just so relaxing. It's something that I know I can do and do whatever I need to, do whatever I want to just set myself free, like just relax. It just takes all the stress away. And I know that even if you don't think you're good at makeup, just try it. Don't get frustrated. Just do something simple. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to do a simple look, and I'm just going to talk about some of these topics. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to talk. I'm not going to be really naming too many of the products, but I am going to be using the Morphe Extra Free Star palette today. She's a little dirty. She's a little beaten. She's a little brutal. But I'm going to go in with her, and yeah. Without rambling on any longer, let's get on with the video. I will say before I start even doing anything, I'm going to be going for a simple look that I know is going to look good on me. Just because sometimes you just need to take a break and do something that makes you feel confident. And I struggled with that a lot. I would just not wear makeup, and I would look at myself in the mirror and be like, oh god, ew, gross, what the heck, like, you need to drink more water because your face is breaking out, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I was really hard on myself, and for many reasons, but I learned that you shouldn't. What's the point? I mean, you're gonna get over it at some point, so why not just start now? So sometimes if you feel like doing makeup makes you feel confident, do it, and then you'll realize when you take it off, wow, I'm actually really pretty without it. And it kind of gives you that boost of confidence you need. And that's why I try so hard to, if I see someone and something on them looks good, like their hair, their nails, eyebrows, you know, something like that, I let them know. Actually, the other day at Sonic, I saw this girl's hair and I was like, wow, that looks really good on her. There was like the cut, like it framed her face, it looked really nice. And I didn't say anything, and I usually do, and I walked back in and I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, I should have said something. I was like, what if she was having a bad day? Like, what if she needed to hear something like that? And I tried to run back out there to actually tell her, and she was gone, and I was like, what if that would have made her day? We don't even know, you know, if someone's having a bad day. I know if I'm walking through Walmart and someone says, even hi to me, waves to me, smiles at me, it makes my day so much better. And that's why I try so hard to do that, because honestly, if you're having a bad day and you see someone else that might be having a bad day and you don't do anything about it, you're being the person that you don't like. Because I know if no one says anything to me, then I'm just like, wow, this really is a bad day. It's just meant to be a bad day. And why would you want anyone to feel the way you felt? If you're feeling, you know, down or depressed or anything like that, why would you want anyone else to feel like that? Because I know if I take the time out of my day and I feel just so down, but I try to push my good energy on other people, it makes me feel better. Because they're happy. I'm making someone else happy. You're doing something good. So why wouldn't you do that? You know? Okay, before I get too far into it, I could talk all day. Let's start some makeup. Hopefully we will. Okay, curls fell down completely. Wow, I spent so long on doing them and they just fell. Okay, first thing that I saw in there that it was kind of funny. It said exactly, why do you hate your job at Sonic so much? And I don't think I've ever said that I hate my job at Sonic so much. I do get really frustrated sometimes just because I work really, really hard. And sometimes people just get away with things that they shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, you work really hard and then they just get a slap on the wrist when they do something bad. And it's like, if I were to do that, it'd be like, what the heck, you know? And I work so much. You know, I try to come in anytime they ask, early, even if, you know, like here recently, I literally had to work 2 to close and then wake up and work 7 to 4. So it's like, but I don't know, I can't really explain it. It's just like, sometimes I just get really frustrated, which when that paycheck comes in, all I'm saying is I'm okay then, and I'm like, okay, I'll come in more. So, and I did get, I posted on social media or whatever, because I was really, really honestly proud of myself, and I felt like I needed to let everyone know I was proud of myself. A promotion, and that really, I don't know. Then I felt appreciated, you know? It's like, basically them telling you, hey, you're good enough to be in this position, you know? But I want people to know that they can be comfortable around me, talk to me, you know? And that's how it is, I think, at my work, you know? Everyone talks to me, everyone, you know, when they come in, they say hi, they're always saying bye when I leave. I just try to be helpful, and when I'm training and stuff like that, because I do train new people, they're always like, you're so patient, I don't understand, even though if I mess up, you're patient and you work with me. And that's how I feel like everyone should be, because I remember on my first day, I was kind of thrown into things. You're not going to get stuff down the first try. And if you do, it might just be, you know, luck. You know, you're going to have bad days. So you got to take your time and be patient with people, just because you don't know what they're going through. They're just trying to do their best. And if they're not, still give them another chance, because if you show them that you're giving them another chance, something might click in their brain thinking, oh, well, they care about me. They think I'm doing good. They're being patient with me. They're working with me. So maybe I don't need to try and slack off, you know? And I've actually had that happen at my work. So just give people chances. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, just give people chances. Let them know that they're worth something, and they might actually try to work. Oh, the next thing is relationships. Okay, the next thing is relationships, and honestly, I feel like this one always gets me nervous when I see it, because the way I think about relationships are kind of bad, and kind of good at the same time. I've realized now that no matter who you are, you know, as a person, you're always going to have a catch to you. As much as the other person doesn't want to say it, or as much as you don't want to admit it to yourself, everyone has a catch. I have a catch. You know, any of my past relationships, my recent relationships, they have a catch. And that's just basically the fault in humanity, just because you want to think of yourself as being perfect, and the truth is no one is. And as much as you want to try to make yourself believe that, no one is. So the biggest thing I could probably say about relationships is you have to put your full trust in a person, but once you do that, you also have to give your all into it if you want it to be serious. I think the one thing that really makes me mad is someone will take such a beautiful thing and then mess it up because they want to do a certain thing. If you know that you're going to do that in the future, don't get into a relationship. Don't take someone, especially if they're so fragile and just have been broken before, don't take something and make someone feel a certain way about you and just mess it up, you know? Go be, you know? You don't have to be in a relationship because you're hurting someone else in the process. As much as you say you love someone, as much as you say, you know, I want to be with you forever, da 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 da. If you do something to hurt that person, you shouldn't have started that in the first place. Because in your mind, if you actually sit there and think, if you take something in a certain situation and you know it's going to be bad, you should either immediately tell someone afterwards so you don't feel, you know, there's so many things stemming off in my brain. If you can sit there and say I love you to someone and you know you did something wrong and the guilt doesn't eat you alive, then you don't actually love them. That's all I have to say about being loyal. If you do something wrong and you do not feel bad about it and you can sit there and look at someone and say I love you, you do not love that person. As much as you want to tell yourself that you do, you can't fully love someone. You might have a love for them, but you're not in love with them. You cannot put your all into someone if you do not feel guilty about something. Like if I did something wrong, I would, like in my mind, I feel so bad about it right then and there. I would just have to, because in the first place, I can't do anything wrong, you know? If you love someone so much, you cannot do something wrong and not want to immediately fix it or tell someone. That would eat me alive. Oh, I need to do some makeup because I'm getting mad. But then again, on the other hand, there's the part where, okay, if you can take a situation and you do something wrong, like I said, no one's perfect. If you can take a situation where someone has done something wrong and they have hurt you and love them so much that you don't want to get rid of them, you don't want them not to be in your lives, second chances are a thing that I feel like are so just frowned upon, but they're also not given enough. Because I truly believe that some people aren't bad people, they just make dumb decisions. And the power of a second chance can open someone's eyes and open someone's heart and completely change the way they are. You just have to be very careful with who you give them to, because if you can see all of the signs, then that's probably a good thing to not give them a second chance, you know? But if you're not seeing those signs, if you still feel a connection with someone, absolutely, I think second chances are amazing. I give them out a little too much, more than I should, but honestly, in the end, it's all working out, I feel like. Hopefully, knock on freaking wood. All I can say is, please do not give up on loving someone, because I've been so close to doing it, and I feel good. Okay, so don't be loyal, but be happy. Don't let anyone walk on you. You have to be your own person. This goes for guys and girls. Do not let anyone walk on you. I feel like it's so misconstrued that people think that you can never have a guy walk on a girl, but a girl can just completely, you know, overthrow what they say. No, absolutely not. Don't take crap from anyone. You know, guys have soft spots, as much as they don't want to, you know, admit it. Just be open. Be open to talk. Be open to listen. Oh, this is so good. I love this. Just let it all out. Just let it all freaking out. The next thing is makeup, and there's goods and bads to makeup. I feel like people think they need makeup to make themselves look better instead of taking it from an artistry standpoint. You don't need makeup. You don't. You want makeup to make yourself feel better, and that shouldn't be a thing. You should see makeup and be like, I like this the way it makes me look, but when you take it off, don't be like, ew, I hate my face, because I used to do that so much and it made me feel awful, and I was like, why am I doing that? Like, I think you should always feel like you look good. The other thing about makeup, I feel like people think they should have like the most expensive palette and they have to have this, this, and this that everyone's like posting on social media, when in all reality you really, really freaking don't. Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Just because someone recommends something doesn't mean you have to have it. Like, there are always dupes, there are always alternatives. You just gotta find them. That's why I used to love like trying to find dupes or like watching dupes videos, because who's got money to spend like that? Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, there are people, but I don't. With makeup, I feel like everyone tries to be the best instead of sitting there and supporting other people. You know, like, you do not have to be the best. What justifies best? Who said that was the best? You know what I mean? We take people in our society and we're like, this single person's the best because a group of people say they're the best. Well, what if this person says they're the best? Who justifies the meaning of best? What? Like, my mom might think I'm the best. Doesn't mean anything. So I say everyone's the best. You're the best. Anyone watching this, you're the best.
Am I the best?
You're the best.
Thank you.
Like, that makes me so mad, because instead of supporting something that is so looked down on, because most people think makeup, the makeup route, cosmetology route, any of that, is because you flunked out or you have nothing else to do. I'm a straight A student, took all honors classes, and I'm choosing makeup over a lot of other things that I wanted to, because this is what I enjoy. So for someone to look at it like that and think, oh, you're not gonna make any money from this, you're just doing this because you didn't do good in school. I did amazing in school. I could go and do whatever the heck I wanted to, you know? So it just makes me mad that people think of it like that, instead of, and people around us in the other makeup community, they think that too. They think, oh, well, I'm trying to be whatever the best is. I'm trying to be better, instead of taking that and regrouping and joining together and actually supporting each other and making whatever this is for us the best they can be, instead of being, oh, I need to be better than this person. How about we actually support people? That'd be kind of great. It kind of would take all of the war sense out of everything. And that applies to everyday life too. Like, literally just support people and, hey, let's see how it goes for a change, because that's kind of annoying when you don't. What's next? Music. That's weird. I don't know why someone would put music. For music, I can say music is a great way to express yourself. You know, if you looked at my playlist, you would think that I was a depressed girl that's gonna go to the club.
Crazy.
Like, my music sense changes so much. I could be listening to some hood rat stuff, and then I could be listening to like the most depressed stuff, and then I'll be listening to like some classical music. Like, my freaking playlist is so ridiculous. It's kind of funny.
Very bipolar.
But I feel like if you look at someone's music playlist and what they like to listen to, it really like shows the kind of person you are, because we all have those 5 songs that we play over and over again. It doesn't matter who you are, you have them, and then you try to be so cool in front of everyone else and play stuff that you don't actually want to listen to. So I think that's kind of funny. So I guess music is a great way to express who you really are. If you play any country song, I'm probably gonna know it. Do I listen to it? No. But that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, personalities. Forgot about that. I think it's funny because I know so many people. This started actually when I was like in elementary / middle school. And it's the exact reason why I have never had any like friends that are girls. Like, I've always stayed like in the guy range. I'm one of those ones that have always been like, oh, she just likes the attention from guys. No, it's because girls suck literally so freaking bad. Like, if you take a girl that's hormone ridden and just freaking throw it in with a bunch of other girls that have just started a period and they don't know how to react yet, it freaking sucks. And it took me a while, honestly, these past like 2 years to actually be okay with having a friend that was a girl, and it's absolutely ridiculous because I spent my whole high school when I could have found like such a good friend, but people's personalities have literally just, they corrupt you. They make you think that you're not enough. People's personalities show what kind of person they actually are. It makes you feel like, oh, you're not better than me. Like, I know this is kind of going on with like more friends topic, but just know that when I talk, I'm saying it's because of their personalities that made me think these things. With a girl, they try to be better than you. Like, it's so rare to find a friend that's not like that, that will take a situation like, for instance, if you're trying to tell someone something, there'll always be that person that's like, oh, well, my life is worse. I think I'm trying to, I think I look better in this. I look, like, my boyfriend's better, my life's better. They will always try to up you. And that is, like, that drives me crazy. But, like, why can't you freaking just take something and either be proud of someone or sympathize for them? There's no sympathy when it comes to girls' relationships, and if there is, you got really lucky. Don't let go of that person, because I literally, like, I can think of maybe 2 people right now that I can actually tell something and they'll be like, okay, I'm here for you. Like, if you're gonna compare your life to someone else's, do it in a way where you can be like, okay, yes, I understand this happened to you. This is how we're gonna work past it and get you better, because I understand, because it happened to me too. That's the only reason you should be comparing your life to anyone or trying to up someone. I don't want to talk about the next one.
What is it?
How you make a good relationship. Dang, what y'all trying to freaking do to me, dude? To make a good relationship, I'm not even gonna like spend too much time on this. To make a good relationship, and what's in a good relationship, you trust, you're loyal, and you communicate. If you have that, then golly, I mean, be yourself around them, and if they don't like that, go. Like, literally leave. Like, it's so easy to leave. You do not need that person. That person does not need you. Like, literally just move on with your life, because I'm at the point now, like, love yourself. If you love yourself, then you can love the other person fully, and then it should be good. Like, if it's not, then it's not meant to be, because if it's not meant to be, literally find what's meant to be. Take some time for yourself. You do not have to have a relationship. You do not have to be in a relationship. Like, at all. Like, what's the point? If you know you're gonna get hurt and you're setting yourself up for failure, what is the point, mama? I hate people that think they need to be in a relationship to be happy. No. You wanna know what made me happy? Loving myself, building myself up to where I can do what I want. Because I can tell you right now, if I was in the relationship I was before still, none of this would be a thing. None of this. It was because of me letting go, because I thought I needed a certain relationship, that I was allowed, and I was opened up to so many more opportunities. I got to be my own person. I got to start this. I got to build with this, and I wasn't stuck. I can love someone now without feeling hurt all the time. And I'm not saying that I have a perfect relationship. Stuff happens. But I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna sit there and put it on social media. And I'm not gonna blast the other person if they do one single little thing, you know? Because what's the point? That's just hurting a relationship. Do you know how that's making the other person feel if you post online? Oh, I really wish da 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 da. Like, how do you think that makes the other person feel if they're just trying? Like, people mess up. Realize that. Next thing is coronavirus. Wash your hands, you nasty. Just do it. Like, I don't understand. Like, y'all are freaking out now. That's because y'all don't know how to freaking wash your hands. Use some Germ-X and stay out of people's business. I literally had someone the other day, a coworker came in and said that this lady said, hey, you better wash your hands because I have the flu. Why are you can't live without Sonic for 3 days, that you have to come up here with the flu and affect someone? You don't know if they're pregnant. You don't know if they have a kid at home. You just freaking gave them all your germs. Like, why are you coming anywhere? Stay home. People are so dumb. The next thing is acne. We all hate acne. I know I hate acne, but it shouldn't stop you from doing something that you want to do, because I know that it sucks, but that's not something you can just stop. It happens, especially if you get really stressed about something. Boom, there's a pimple. It happens. Like, don't let it ruin your freaking day. Like, yeah, sometimes it's ugly. Drink you some freaking water, do you a face mask, and be okay with yourself. My face does not look the best right now, but I'm trying to get it better. I'm not gonna sit here and complain about it all the time. Does it make me angry that I have it? Yeah. Who wouldn't make it? Don't let it ruin your day though. And I'm speaking from experience, you know, because I used to not. I thought I was the ugliest thing ever. Like, I was brought down and I didn't listen to anyone, but I listened to one single person basically. But now I'm okay with myself. Stress is the next topic. Wow, y'all are really just hitting home on all of these. Thank you. Like I said before, stress causes acne. But you can't really stop stress, because I seem to always be doing something that stresses me out. And understand that life is very, very stressful. I can account to that. But it's so hard to find something that doesn't stress you out. Home stresses you out, work stresses you out, relationships stress you out, friends stress you out. A lot of things can stress you out, but yeah, no, stress sucks. I'm not even gonna try to like dumb it down. Like, stress freaking sucks. And I seem to always be stressed, and that has been a part of my everyday life, everyday routine. I'm just always freaking stressed, and I hate the feeling of it, because it makes me in the worst mood sometimes, and it makes me take away from things that are trying to help build me and trying to love me, and I take it out on those people, and I probably shouldn't, but other things can stress you out to where it does. And all I can say is try not to let stress win like I am, because it's not good. It doesn't result in a good outcome. The next one is sleep. I can say that sleep completely transforms how you feel, how you look, and everything. And I don't get enough of it. Sleep is my biggest thing. I'm not very open on social media or to really anyone, just because whenever you're open to someone, you're always going to make yourself vulnerable. But I will say that there have been many things in my life that happened that caused sleep paralysis, night terrors, and all of the above. So I've gotten a lot better, but my biggest fear is going to sleep, because I don't know what's going to happen. And usually when I sleep, I feel like, to a certain extent, to a certain extent, that it comes true. And that's what scares me the most, is that I'm going to dream something bad, or I won't be able to just wake up from a dream, or I'm going to freak out in a dream and not be able to breathe and, you know, not wake up, literally. So it's very scary for me. If you're not, try to sleep because it'll make you feel a lot better if you can. The last thing is money. Don't flaunt your money to a certain extent. I feel like money should be used in a good way to help others, and that's what I try to do. If someone wants something, I try to get it for them. Like, even if it's a random person. Like, I remember one time my friend Angel was like, I need someone to cash out me PayPal me $30 to go to this concert. And I did, because money is not an object that I find has a hold on me. I know I cannot take money with me when I die, and I know that to some people that it has a monetary value to them, and it doesn't to me. Like, I'm not miserly, I'm not crazy over money. I like to use money in good ways. If I can make someone happy by doing something, and that's why I buy all my stuff for my giveaways, and that's why I do all of these things for these people, just because if it makes someone else happy, why not do it?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Wait, what was I gonna say?
I put others before myself.
Yes.
I'm bad about that. Yes, I know.
You You like
I'm so
to-
bad. I like to spoil other people
Yeah,
over
you do.
myself just because I know it makes them happy. And I know what feeling low and I know what feeling depressed it feels like, and I want other people to never have to experience that. I want people to feel like they're thought about, and that's one thing. I try to listen to what people want. I want people to want to feel like they are still wanted by someone, like they feel like someone is listening to them and cares about them. And that's why I listen, and if someone wants something, I try to do it for them. And I probably shouldn't all the time, because I do put myself on the bottom. Like, I care about more people than I do myself sometimes, and I don't think about myself and what I want as much. And I probably should, and I've been working on that a lot. I've been buying myself stuff more. But if I see that someone wants something, I try to get it for them just because I want to make people happy. I know not a lot of people have people to do that for them, and I want to be that person. Alrighty guys, despite my hair, that is all I have to say. Let me know if you like this video, because I definitely want to do more. It was a really great way to just let everything out in the open and just talk about it. And if you can tell, I feel very strongly about things, and I take that and I go ham. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.